Hello, my friends. Are you ready to kiss summer goodbye? I think a lot of you are because I've been hearing a lot of questions about our upcoming Christmas release. Am I right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm definitely ready to kiss summer goodbye.
Well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Kiss summer goodbye. I have, look at these gorgeous supplies that I'm getting ready to stamp with today. Super excited about what is going down today, you guys. Oh, we had our volume on.
We did.
Oops. Well, hey there. Welcome. I'm Catherine.
I'm Erica.
We are from Catherine Pooler Designs, and if you are new here, we're so excited to see you. Make sure you click below the video, subscribe to our channel, turn that bell on.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. So you get notifications when we go live and when we have new videos, and we welcome you to our crazy community.
Yes. I'm going to have to take a second and go through and see the hellos that were made while we were getting ourselves all set up and ready to go. So if you're joining us live, welcome, welcome. Make sure you introduce yourself. If you are a newbie to Catherine's channel or to stamping, please let us know and let us know where you are joining us from.
Let us know what questions you have as we go along and create some cards today. Erica will be reading the comments and doing the best she can to answer your questions. If you have a customer service or a customer service question or like a question about your account or orders, email us at support@catherinepooler.com. Those gals can go behind the scenes and help you with your specific questions. But crafting and creating questions are fair game on here, and we love to know what you are thinking about.
Yes.
So, what does KISS stand for?
Oh, I don't know. I want to say something funny.
It's Keep It Simple Stamper. So we're going to make several cards, clean and simple, quickly and gorgeously.
I want to say this. When first starting out stamping, I think I was do what I'm shown stamper, which I think is a really great way to learn. So doing a lot of just exactly what I was seeing. But sometimes I was trying to overcomplicate things and then I would feel a little bit defeated. So the KISS method is a great way to learn and then honestly, sometimes if you're just feeling like your creative juices are a little low, doing something simple is a great way to get it going back into motion. Just like it's in the
I'm distracted by my cup.
Yeah, it's over in the coffee station. So yeah, it's definitely a great go-to to remember if you're feeling a little bit like, where do I start? Keep it simple.
I have a confession to make.
Okay.
Yesterday was a rough day for me.
Yes.
With stamps. I had some ideas for what I wanted to do for today's video, but nothing was coming together as a solidified overall idea for the channel, and I was very stressed.
It's been a little grumpy.
Maybe.
In a cute way.
And I was overcomplicating it. That is exactly what happened. So Erica came in, we brainstormed some things, and I have this concept.
So let's
go down.
Yeah,
I've been very excited about this today. So we are so happy that you're here with us. We actually, at the beginning of this video, we are going to start with some summer stamps. These were Club Sursee subscriptions. So these came out earlier this summer to our Sursee subscribers. That is our club that every month you get a shipment of brand new stamps. This is our basic subscription. It's 15% off is what the club pricing is. And then Deluxe, you also get dies. So our subscribers got the coordinating dies here, and they also got the Friend mini cover plate. And
so cute.
So this was, let me pull this out. I did use this last week I used these on YouTube. But this was the Deluxe, and $47.95 is the pricing, and it's usually valued at $55, $60, $70, sometimes even $80 worth of product that you get for $47.95. And then we send you an email every month with ideas, card samples from our brand ambassadors, so that you have lots of ideas to kick off your creativity. So that comes via email.
Look at these gorgeous cards.
Look at these.
We love as well that our brand ambassadors, they tend to, have different takes, obviously, different color schemes. And so it's really fun to see that, for us, it's fun to see the different ways that they use the products. And we hope that it inspires you. Thank you, Jenny.
this card, this was Lisa Henke, right?
Yes.
This card kicked off a whole bunch of creative card making for me. If you are following over on Instagram, I did a card very similar to this with the same idea, and it's on a reel, so it's on our Instagram feed. You can see it over there. But I was going to do some stamping like this today, and I was also going to do some other clean and simple stamping. And then at the end of this video, you guys, I'm going to give you 2 peeks. So I'm going to make a card with, I know, she's sweating bullets
all
over
the
here.
sneaks, guys.
She gets very nervous when I do this. It's okay. So I'm going to use some of the stamps coming out later this month for our Club Sursee subscribers. So if you love the surprise of your Sursee subscription, look away. But I'll warn you when that's coming. Not yet. Not till later. And then you guys have been asking for peeks from our upcoming Christmas collection. So that collection hits the shop, is it 3 weeks from today?
September 15th.
So that's 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
2 weeks from today, Christmas collection. So next week we're going to start giving you peeks and sneaks. But today I just decided that I'm going to sneak something in.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a Christmas card right at the end. It's going to be a quick, clean, and simple one. So Stay tuned. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do, grab my paper cutter. I am going to, let's see, I score this way. So 4 1/4. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I'm going to score at 4 1/4. Oh, I have ink all over my paper cutter here, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And then I'm going to turn it this way and cut at 5 1/2. This gives me 2 card bases. Let's do that again. I'll do that again in a second, but in the meantime, I'm going to cut 4 and 4
again.
And then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. So this gives me a layer that's a 1/4 inch smaller than my card front, which will make a nice border all the way around my card layer.
And again, you turn it around so that you always are cutting the same cut edge. So if your blade is a little dull and it's a little rough, you'll just have kind of one edge that has a little rough edge to it instead of having all of your edges a little rough. A little pointer though, if they are rough, is the mono sand eraser is a great way to kind of smooth it off a little bit.
Yeah.
I do that quite regularly. That's this guy. I will just run him along with a little rough edge and clean it up.
So just like that, I have 4 card bases and 4 card, where'd my 4 card layers go? Are they right here?
Yeah.
4 card layers. So, boom, I'm ready to make 4 cards. First one we are going to do is going to involve some Happy Doodle memo tape.
Raise your hand if you love Happy Doodle memo tape. My hand is raised.
Let's see. So I'm going to try to line it up with my grid line here. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but then when I come in with my second piece, I'm just going to move this down a tad and lay it here, lining up.
So can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Hannah and I were looking at your test run with this technique, and it took us a minute to try and figure out how you did it so nice.
Oh, really?
And now I know. Yeah. We had various theories. I mean, we landed sort of here, but now we know. This is it. I love this. It's a great technique.
Yeah, yesterday I left a little bit early because I met Eva at her doctor's appointment, and Hannah wasn't in the office yesterday. She's working from home, and then she sent me the thumbnail for today's YouTube video, and I said, how in the world did you get that? I didn't even know she came in, so that was very funny. So luckily I had left all this stuff in my YouTube preparation on the table, so she was able to just do it, and that's when you saw what I was working on.
Yes,
okay, you ready? This is the magic.
Here, let's the secret sauce.
Ready? So this Happy Doodle memo tape is just like a Post-it, so it's barely sticky, and it just peels right off. And just like that, I have a gorgeous stripe on my card.
Such a nice stripe.
Such a nice stripe. And then I'm going to take this and just come in. Actually, let me do it this way.
So if you're just joining in, we are doing some clean and simple cards with a summer theme. We're kissing summer goodbye with Keep It Simple Stamper techniques. And we would love for you to give a thumbs up if you enjoy watching our videos, and also sharing our video with any of your crafty friends. We would love for them to join us right now while we are live. It is so much fun, but also they can always watch the replays of the various videos Catherine puts here on her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know what? Garden Party, I think, is like
Unsung hero.
Exactly. How did you know what I was going to say?
You were going to say unsung hero?
I was.
We did that this morning.
It's such a gorgeous green, you guys. And I tend to grab Melon Ice or Lime Ricky, and Garden Party falls in between them. And it is a fabulous spring green. So it's that yellow-green color that in your Crayola box was called spring green. So if you are not familiar with our inks, let us tell you some things.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I turned this, because our ink stays wet for a few seconds. So in case there was any dampness on this Coral Cabana, I didn't want it to mix with the green because it would have made brown.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to do Aquatini, and if I get a little bit of that Garden Party in there, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I could just use a whole fresh piece if I wanted, but I don't want to.
Yeah, and I actually was thinking about that earlier with this technique. Is I've done this before and I rushed a bit and I ended up picking up some of the other color with my brush and then mixing it down on and making kind of a brown. So you just have to be mindful of colors that are complementary colors, like across from each other, will go brown, and colors that are next to each other will actually blend and create new colors. So if they're here or here, they'll be okay, but if it's like here or here, it's gonna go ugly real quick if you blend them together.
If you have not downloaded our color wheel, you can go to catherinefuller.com/ink and download that color wheel.
I'll pop the link in.
Oh, look at that. So if you were worried about being straight and perfect, which actually so far I'm doing a pretty good job, which is surprising to me, you can go wonky on purpose. I like to do that a lot. I'm gonna get some fresh tape just in case. And then if you are a Catherine Pooler ink fan, let us know in the comments what your favorite features are, what you love about this ink.
Just to say, April was saying, and this is a great little piece of info, that she has typically used some, I guess, maybe cheaper cardstocks, April, and she's found that she had some problems not getting the results she hoped for with how the ink absorbs into the paper, so things maybe not stamping quite as crisp for her with her sentiments, and April, that is definitely a thing. She was recognizing that. She's saying time to get something new. Our Catherine Pooler inks and stamps, everything has been tested with our Catherine Pooler's cardstock. So we always recommend that if you're a big CP ink fan, if you're using our products, definitely grab some of our paper. I think it's super reasonably priced. And when you are actually stamping and stuff on the paper, definitely. It's bright white. It's a gorgeous, it's 100 pound, right? 100 pound?
Yes.
100 pound stock. So it is a really nice weight to it. And you're gonna find you're gonna have a lot of success with your ink blending on our paper with our inks. And when you're stamping, it's gonna absorb into the paper really nicely. So your finished result, we feel confident about that. There are other papers on the market that also are great and will do a great job, but this one we know we can vouch for. Yeah. And you know, sometimes I use I'll buy like cheaper base, like the base part that you just glue the top to and write in from like, I don't know, you know, online or something.
That looks so good.
That is gorgeous.
I mean, I want to make sure that my hands do not have any ink on them, so I'm just going to do a little spritz on my cardstock. And I was also going to show, well, I'll show that in a minute, but if you're new to our ink, you can see how beautifully they blend. Then I was going to do this.
So Sue, the ink won't wipe off of the Hefty Memo tape, so to speak, because it is absorbing into the Hefty Memo tape as well. So it doesn't really wipe off. But if it was like wet, you might wipe some residual off. Definitely.
Yeah, if you used purple tape, that would be able to be wiped off because it's slick. But since this basically feels like a Post-it note.
Yeah.
So,
couple of things.
all right.
Best ink ever. Love it for everything. Juicy. Perfect stamp images.
I'm going to test my stamp here before I go to my paper. Now, if you're new to our Midnight is an archival ink and it does stain your stamp. So I push down on my ink pad too hard. I try not to do that, but sometimes it happens and then you can't really see through your pad because it's gonna stain there. So just be careful of that. I think I'm gonna go up here with this. But it's very black and it's a very awesome ink. It's archival, so it's permanent. A Day with You is the best kind. Oh wait, I'm not done with this. So these are also great ideas for stamping line art stamps and not coloring them in. Oh, so cute.
We have friends who love how juicy our firm foam pads are. Love our vibrant colors. Yeah, clean, crisp images from that, the way that ink takes to the stamp. Great, guys.
How
Love
fun is
our
that?
spa color line. Wonderful. That is so cute.
Thank you.
Little flip-flops, guys. I'm still wearing my flip-flops.
I am.
I think I have another good month of wearing flip-flops.
Well, we live in North Carolina,
Yeah.
so you actually have through November,
3
in my
months.
opinion. Okay.
One of my flip-flops broke, though, and I had to chuck it in the bin.
Oh no.
I've had those for a really long time, though, so.
So you could just adhere this straight to your card. If you want a little dimension, this is foam tape. There are several different kinds that I use when I'm doing backs of cards like this. I just like to use this big giant roll, and you can purchase this in our shop. After the live, by tomorrow, I will have a supply list added here in the description in the YouTube video. But I'll try to mention the names of everything so you could go to the shop and search. So this is Best Kind of Friend, and this is Sweet Summer. So those two. So there, A Day with You is the best kind. How cute is that? Okay, number 2.
And you whipped that out.
I did.
Yes.
I whipped it out.
Wonderful.
So I'm a big fan of rainbows, but I also sometimes like to get a little crazy and not do it in rainbow order. So that's what I'm gonna do on this one. We're going rainbow, but not in rainbow order. Did you guys see
Wild lady, you.
the video, the reel on my Instagram? So take your stamp and turn it over to the back side. That's what we're gonna do here. So we'll use Be Mine. And then I'm just gonna get a little piece of paper towel. The colored inks are all dye-based inks. They're water-based, so they will clean up really well with water. Your pink or red colors are gonna stain just a little bit. That is normal. Actually, if it doesn't stain your stamps, it means you probably have an inexpensive type of stamp, like an acrylic stamp, and those have a harder time of stamping nicely.
Can you scoot up just a smidge?
Yes.
There you go. That's good.
Okay. All right, Catching Rays.
So cute. Whoa, they loved the stripe card. And what a great technique that was, guys. Once you kind of get the hang of that, you could do so many different things. And with this one, we use this bright party color scheme, but you could do it in a more subtle spa color scheme and have a completely different feel to your card. You could put some flowers on instead of the flip-flops and make a really classy card with that same technique.
Did you see what I was doing there? I was
Did you flip it back over?
I flipped it the right way, and I was inking it in Flirty Fuchsia. I'm like, wait a minute,
what
this is not really, I don't see color on there. So funny.
And you didn't say, but she kind of started in the middle with the color she wanted to be in the middle so she could kind of get them laid out as evenly as...
Yeah, because I tried to center it.
Yeah.
It's not centered as much
It's
as I
okay.
want.
You
but
could
I
also...
might just go like this. Just get a little...
That'll work.
Because, see, this is going off a
Yeah.
little bit here, and then
Gotcha.
there's the other side of it. All right, ready? Let's flip it over.
Oh my goodness, there's a few of you who are saying you've become CP Ink, sole CP Ink users
Aww.
because after trying ours, you just absolutely love them. Guys, thanks so much. We love that feedback.
Yes.
We've been doing this for
You guys, we
a
realized
while now.
we are coming up on the 5th year anniversary of launching our ink pad line. So 5 years ago, I was working in my house, out of my house, and I took a chance and launched an ink line. It was very scary, but we did it, and it's been a huge success, and we are very, very proud of our inks.
Yes, we are.
We worked for almost a year formulating them and working on colors and the whole 9 yards to bring them to market. What sentiment? Oh, the sentiment I was going to use for this one, just simple.
Love it.
Isn't that so sweet? We are a pair.
You know
right
what?
now.
I'm gonna say this, but you can do what you like. I might have just cut it down like a teeny bit just to, I don't know, not have the floating participle. But it also looks cute.
So you could, because you can cut, you know, this is for, okay, hold on.
Sorry.
Card base, no, this is great. 5.5 by 4 1/4. This is 4 by 5 1/4. This layer here is even another 1/2 inch smaller, and that is really cute. So you have a nice big border all the way around, and that is another thing that you can do. So
Yeah.
let's do some more foam tape.
So yeah, I guess the point with that is if you were bothered by that,
If you are bothered,
even though it looks
you can
cute,
take care of it.
you can totally just trim the card base down, or the card layer down a little bit, and just go ahead and mount that on your card base. Just make sure that whatever you take off of one side, you take off of the other. So if you take off 1/4 inch, do it on both, or 1/8 inch, do it on both sides. So you make sure it's nice and.
Or if you didn't want that, you wanted this hole here, you could just trim that. But is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Take it off
take
the
it off the
bottom.
bottom.
So if you take it off the side, take it off the bottom.
Yes.
So then your layer stays proportionate to the card base. Okay, boom. 2 cards.
So cute.
Just
You guys,
like that.
Are you loving this juicy color scheme? Who is inspired to go grab these colors right now? Because I am.
I've got another.
I'm like, take me out to the ball game with these colors.
And I don't know if anybody's noticed anything here yet, but we won't say anything. Has anybody noticed anything happening?
Well, I don't see a puffin, so.
Now, our inks, if you're new to them, they are super juicy. The foam pad releases ink really easily, so that's why your stamps come out so beautifully, and that's why you can do direct to paper and get garden party cardstock. I don't know if you've noticed, we've worked really hard to match our ink lids to the actual color when you stamp, but because stamping with ink and printing on a sticker or a lid is a different process, there's no way to get the color perfectly 100% matched. So we work as hard as we can to get them to coordinate, but when you want cardstock that matches your stamped image perfectly, this is how you do it. Boom. And then as you use the ink out of your pad, it will get a little bit dry, and when that happens, you just take an ink refill and you freshen up your pad. Very easy to do. And then our labels are color coordinated to the lids, and then we now have the stickers. Yay!
So pretty.
And then take your block and just kind of rub it over the top of the ink pad to distribute the ink evenly throughout the pad. I like to use our blocks. These are our custom blocks, you guys. They're very nice and smooth, rounded edges, little indentations for your fingers, and then they have the grid lines.
It's nice and lightweight. I grabbed a block one time that was not ours and I wasn't used to.
Oh.
I didn't realize, and then it was like, what is this? This is really heavy. I dropped it. Anyways, it was funny. When you're used to something,
yeah,
and then you grab something else, you can definitely tell the difference in some of the products that way, which is really funny.
Let's see, make sure all of my blue is off. Has anybody mentioned anything yet about anything? No? Okay.
We used to have some envelopes, Debbie, but we do not carry them anymore. I don't know whether we would ever bring that product back. We might do. Never know.
Never know. Let's see, what color's next? I'm going wild with the non-rainbow order here, you guys.
We don't sell them anymore, do we?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jenny?
Oh, actually, maybe we do.
The regular?
Yeah, the regular A2 envelope.
I don't know.
I might be wrong. Jenny, if you're there, correct me, because...
I'm going back to green.
We did. We had...
I know we have some slim lines.
Yeah. Anyways.
Hold on. Now I'm having trouble with
I'll have to look. Hold on, guys.
Stamp.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Okay, a little bit more green.
Yeah, I don't think we have the white ones anymore, the A2 white ones.
And then just a little smidge of that catching rays there on the bottom. Friend, 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 friend. And then I was gonna do what sentiment? What sentiment was I gonna do? Oh, the one that cracks me up the most.
Bonnie said she saw a sentiment she's never seen before.
Oh, good job, Bonnie.
And Bren, nothing you see out here will ever not be CP. If it's a stamp. Most probably.
Although,
we never say never.
Yeah, in our virtual retreat, I'm going to be using some Hefty Doodle dies.
100%. When we do Stamp Nation stuff, we sometimes collaborate with other brands. And we have collaborative hops and stuff as well. So sometimes we collaborate with other brands.
There we go. Thank you. I'll keep the drink cold.
Oh, Heather, yes. Doing that stripe technique and adding our roller skate stamp would be so adorable. I love that.
And then a couple little flowers would be so cute. So these are great ideas for using line art stamps and not having to color them in if you don't want to. So there, that's that.
And distress inks are different. They have a different, they work in a different way, right? I'm not a big, I've never really dabbled in the Tim Holtz distress inks, but I know folks use them for specific technique.
A lot of ink blending and water flicking techniques. Art inks are great for both of those as well.
Okay.
Distress inks, I see sometimes people will say, oh gosh, I'm not getting a great result when I stamp with them. They weren't really, as far as I know, I'm not an expert on them, but they weren't created for actual stamping. So if you do...
More for techniques.
Yeah, for techniques, and they are great and very popular inks.
Yeah, we love Tim and Rangers.
Yeah.
Great brands make great products.
Yep. Okay, so there are...
We need a cocktail...
These three.
Party. Oh.
Huh.
Oh, you didn't put the drink on there.
So, yeah, the drink would have been appropriate instead of the flower. Okay.
Coconut drink.
Yep.
Hilarious.
Okay, so, goodbye, summer. Did you want to come up and say hi? Goodbye, summer. Now let's say hello to spring. Well, it's not spring. It's year-round.
Yeah.
With
And
this
honestly,
guy.
I think with that guy,
This one.
I feel like a fall color scheme, 100. And these stamps, that's where I live.
Yeah, and some of these stamps you can use year-round.
Yes. I mean, hey, some of us live in hemispheres when it's sunny beach bathing suit time in December. Some of us go to Aruba for Christmas.
some of us.
By us, not me and Catherine,
No.
but some of you who are with us might spend. I had friends whose family went to the Bahamas every Christmas.
Wow.
They spent their Christmas in
I
the
go to
Bahamas.
Topsail Beach in all seasons.
I mean,
so
I wish Brownie thought it was a good idea for us to spend our Christmas in the Bahamas, but I can't get her there if I tried. Okay, they're loving it.
okay.
So just a quick recap, because you guys are asking, the stamp set with the images with the bathing suit and the beach bag and the camera and the ice cream and the fantastic little coconut drink is called Sweet Summer. And the sentiment set that Catherine was using is called
Best Kind of Friend.
Best Kind of Friend.
And these are in our shop now, and these were originally sent out with our Sursee subscription. And subscribers get them first, and they get them at a discount. And then speaking of Sursee, a lot of you love to see peeks of what's coming, so that's what I'm giving you right now.
Yes.
This is a peek of what's coming. Let your dreams take flight.
Some of our friends were surprised you didn't put any sequins on your cards. But
I
you know
know.
what? For a clean and simple card, you totally could pop a sequin or just leave it without.
Oh,
Look how pretty.
let's do this.
Melissa said they went to Vegas one Christmas, but she does not recommend it.
Oh,
I have to be honest, if it wasn't cold at Christmas, I don't think I'd be very happy about it. So
so pretty. So these are stamps that are going to come out to our Sursee subscribers. You have to be subscribed by the 15th, 14th really of
Yes.
the month.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm afraid that's gonna, let's see. Okay. Oh,
You
yes.
did the other one with two colors.
I know, this one I'm just doing with one.
Oh, pretty.
I could do let's do this one with two colors. So a little Be Mine in the middle, and then a little Flirty Fuchsia on the sides of the wings.
Get in. Uh-oh. It's Twister.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's like, ooh, butterflies.
I know.
Did we
these
say
butterflies gorgeous?
this is a sneaky peek?
This is a sneak peek.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are
so pretty.
showing you a couple of the stamps in the Club Sursee that will be shipping out between the 15th and 20th of this month. So you got a week and a half, guys, to still sign up for Sursee. And let me just tell you, Sursee's such a great value. Look at that. So pretty.
Yep.
This would be great stamp set maybe for the back of the stamping. Well, for the one that's more symmetrical, it would work with that butterfly you were just using.
So turn that over. And yeah, I'm not really making a card on this one. I'm
Yeah,
just-
sorry.
Yeah.
And then
no,
I diverted you with
That's perfect.
saying that. You can see it. How in the world did that happen? That's
You'll
cool.
see a very faint outline of this actual stamp. And then we'll turn it over. Oops. Oh, you guys.
Did you just stick
I'm
your
making
hand
a
in it?
mess, yeah. It's okay. And then like that. Oh,
That's pretty. If they were like lined up 3 down the middle of the card, that would be really cool. Really, really striking,
Oh.
she says.
oh. Okay. Well, let's do that. Different colors.
Carol said, I saw a car in a parking lot on Monday with a Topsail decal on it, and I laughed because I know how to pronounce it properly.
Yay!
Yay, Carol!
That's awesome.
My
And
sister's
where is
friend
Carol?
asked me if it was Topsail, and I said, well, you
No.
could say that, but you'd be wrong.
If you want to try to be like the locals, that is.
Or you can resubscribe at any time. And if you do subscribe and you try it for a month and feel it's not for you, try it for 3 months and feel it's not for you, you can always cancel as well. And then if you decide later that, oh my goodness, I missed this, I love getting a surprise in my mailbox every month of beautiful Catherine Pooler products, you can resubscribe.
That is stunning.
So pretty. And I also will say, for you guys who like to hear mean bean teasers, we're designed halfway into next year for Club Sursee, and we have some cute stuff.
For
So,
my next card,
get in.
this was another Sursee product. This Circle Party stamp set, this is in our shop right now. So this is just gonna be another quick technique showing you how to use line art stamps without coloring?
Carol lives in our sister state of Georgia.
That is wonderful.
April said she resubscribed to Cambo. She didn't make it a whole month. The cute circles.
Okay. And I have a card coming out that is going to be similar to what I'm doing now. That will be out on Instagram soon. Can I have a round of applause for Aquatini and Coral Cabana, please? So gorgeous. Now let's add in some garden party.
Aquatini is one of a few original colors. Well, not original, but you had the 4 foundations colors. And then, did the Aquatini go in an SOA box?
No.
It didn't. It is
Coral Cabana did.
kind of our signature CP teal. And we heart blue greens around here, so you will find we have a number of them in our gorgeous array of colors. And if you are collecting them, we are always looking for what color we're like, I could really use this shade.
How about that?
You're gonna have to zoom in on that.
Could add more of these if I want to. What if I did some like off the page? Like this.
They're just catching up. Debbie's really been enjoying your reels on Instagram.
Oh, thank you. And of course, there's going to need to be sequin intervention right there. So, there's an idea. Did something weird happen to the color here, you guys? There.
Yes.
Okay.
Something did.
Something weird just happened.
It went a bit. It muted. It
Yeah,
muted
it did.
itself. It went from highly saturated
colors
to a low saturation, which would be our
Party
spa
and
color.
spa.
Our party colors turn themselves into spa colors.
Okay, so idea.
And they're like, bam, bean spill. Somebody saw a Christmas tree. A little apartment-sized Christmas tree.
There. Excellent.
Suck y'all.
That was so fun. I hope you guys were inspired by today's video.
Today's been great. You were on a roll,
I was
Catherine.
on a roll. I got so excited. I was so like in my block yesterday, and then boom,
It happens.
I came out.
But you know what? I think that's fantastic to know for everyone, because I very often sit down and I'm like, what am I doing? And then sometimes I'm watching TV and all of a sudden I'm like, I want to make a card. And I have like this weird idea and I have to go do it. So, you know, don't pressure yourself. This is, our hobby's meant to be fun. It's meant to be creative and expressive. Everyone has different tastes and likes and dislikes. You do what makes you happy. Make the cards in a way that look pleasing to you. And I'm going to tell you, we will celebrate with you because we love it.
We'll celebrate
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
As long as you're having fun and you feel good. It's all good.
The tree was a sneak peek, Debbie.
So
Sneaky
next
peek.
week, on Tuesday, we'll be on Facebook at noon. Normally we're on Monday. We do Mondays at noon on Facebook as a general rule pretty much. But it's a holiday here in the United States, so we will be home partying. Or not. But we won't be working that day. Tuesday,
I'll be home cleaning
we'll be on
my
Facebook
house.
at noon. And we will reveal the theme. And then right here on Wednesday on YouTube, we're going to be revealing a new product. So we have something fun coming out for Christmas that we know you guys are going to love. So Wednesday, September, 1 week from today. Would that be the 7th?
7th.
Join us here on YouTube for that product reveal. And then we'll be sharing little project ideas, little sneak peeks all week. And then the following Monday, it's going to be a little different. We're going to do on Facebook at noon Monday, the 13th.
That sounds good.
Yes. We're going to reveal the whole collection at once,
13.
which is different for us.
14th is Tuesday Stamp Nation. early order. We will be doing some fun things and stamping with you guys. And Wednesday, the product goes live the 15th for everyone. This was the Sursee sneak, just for clarification for you guys. This beautiful butterfly situation.
Yeah.
And then we snuck that little Christmas something. So yes, wonderful.
This was
Yay,
fun.
guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me.
Of course.
Thanks for joining us.
Where else could I
We love hanging out with you guys.
All right, you guys.
April, I think you need a stamp anniversary prezi.
Oh.
I'd be down with that.
Did you get your cup yet, April?
Debbie, thanks for loving our inks. And yes, she says Lux. She's waiting for that.
It's coming soon.
After Christmas.
Yeah.
After the Christmas release.
Yeah.
So just keep holding tight. They're
Yes.
coming and they're gorgeous. Here we go. Thanks for being here. We'll see you again very soon.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe, like, and share. That sounded like a commercial. You guys, have an awesome day. Thanks for being here.